Hey guys, and welcome to the new career mode, the Crystal Palace career mode. This is going to be a very realistic reflection of the next season in the BPL. I've already made the transfers we knew about at the time of this recording. I'm talking about the likes of Steve Mandanda coming in, James Tompkins and Andros Townsend, Ibrahimovic and Mkhitaryan to Manchester United, Xhaka to Arsenal. You get the deal. All the transfers that have happened in real life are already in this career mode. Now I need to do a bit of explaining as to why I'm doing Crystal Palace of all teams. It feels like I'm just doing big teams right now, and I've kind of gotten a little bit bored of it. And I feel like for this final month of FIFA 16, or these final 2 months, I need to do something I will enjoy, and that you guys will enjoy. I need to find the right balance. I need to refine my fun on FIFA, and by taking on a challenge like Crystal Palace, I feel like that could just be the trick. Crystal Palace, you may think, bit of a boring team. It won't be a boring team when we're challenging for the title, because this is my objective. We've seen Leicester do it in real life. Why can this Crystal Palace side, with the improvements like Mandanda and some other players I may bring in with the budget we have, why could I just not challenge for the title? I've played enough FIFA 16 to be able to know how to beat the computer, and I feel like this is going to be a proper Premier League one season challenge, and I'm feeling so up for that. But not just that. It's not going to be my traditional career mode where I just play, do my own thing. The involvement you guys are going to have is going to be massive. You are going to design this career mode. There will be straw polls in the description down below. You will not only be voting on transfers, you will be voting on how I should make this career mode. Do I do face cam or not? I've shown my face before. Do you think that will be a good addition to the career mode? Yes or no? Vote. Do I need to give you background music during games? Or do you prefer the in-game audio of the crowd cheering and chanting? Whatever, all those things, all the things I can think of, you can vote on in the description down below, and I will implement in the next few episodes. I will be making sure to update that as soon as possible. It's going to be a very long intro, so I'm going to make sure that this first episode isn't going to drag on for too long. For this first episode, no face cam, and I'll be using the music during games because that's just how I do things, but that can change. Don't forget to vote. You can decide how I run this career mode. Also, if you're excited to go onto this journey with me with Crystal Palace, then leave a like down below and let me know your thoughts. I really feel like I could really enjoy this career mode, and I need to do this. Otherwise, FIFA 16 has kind of hit a point where it's not that enjoyable, but doing a challenge like this, I may just find it fun enough to do. And not to mention, I will be uploading this one hell of a lot because I've been inconsistent with the past 2 series. You can expect an upload every 2 days, if not every day, if the support is there on this series. The objectives are very clear according to the board: mid-table and a round of 16 in the cup. Now, I've already said I'm challenging for the title. If Leicester can win the title, Crystal Palace should be able to, at least in FIFA. This is the budget we're working with, nearly 40 million euros. It's a decent budget. This is a squad we have. We could probably use a few more reinforcements. Crystal Palace have done a great job by bringing in the likes of Mandanda and James Tompkins, if I can find him. I don't know who to play, Delaney or Tompkins. I'm just going to find out who suits my style best, but I feel like another centre-back wouldn't go amiss. I really like the front 3 in Zaha, Sacco and Bolasie, Townsend playing in behind. We don't really have a real striker, so we may look for that as well. By the way, the only reason that Joe Ledley is getting picked ahead of Jedinak, Punchin and MacArthur is because he's got a majestic beard, and I've got to give that beard a chance. Now that we know we're in need of a striker and potentially a centre-back, I'm going to let you guys decide. Let me know your suggestions in the comments down below. I'm not even going to give you my own suggestions. This is completely down to you, and I'll pick some of the best comments. Don't forget to upvote comments that you like, and maybe we can sign a few more players in this window. Although I'm pretty happy with the team, it can use some strengthening. Whilst you guys are doing your research for the striker and the centre-back, I've already decided to transfer list 4 players. Wayne Hennessy, unfortunately, he had a good run with Wales at the Euros, but he's not needed. Speroni as well, he's getting old. Delaney and McCarthy also up there in age, and the reason why I'm selling 2 goalkeepers is because we've got currently 5 on the rosters. Mandanda is first choice, no doubt about it. Alex McCarthy is a good enough backup, so the other 2 goalkeepers can leave the club. These are the training drills I'm going to use in the first few weeks and months maybe of this career mode. Townsend is in it twice. He's quite young and promising. McCarthy is in there because he's also young, and goalkeepers in training grow massively. I'm gonna try and train him up to a good overall, and maybe halfway through the season we can sell him and get in more funds. That's kind of the plan for McCarthy. Suarez is the only other option I had to fill in that slot. Or midfield, it's quite old. It's a strong midfield. It doesn't quite need replacements right now, but it's old, so I can't train them. That's why I've opted for Townsend, McCarthy and Suarez. Two Bs and F, D and C. Not the greatest start, but they've got time. I'm going to run this team for the first game in the preseason tournament. I am going to play all the games because this is new to me. I haven't played with a team like this before in career mode on FIFA 16, so I need to get used to it, get used to the players and their weak foot, because I still don't know most of my players are strong foot, so that's going to be a learning curve for me as well. Do I play Bolassi on the left or maybe in striker and swap Sacco to the left? Maybe Townsend should be on the wings. That is something I'm going to find out in these preseason tournament games. Andros Townsend on the ball straight away. Good feet from Andros Townsend. Townsend plays it inside. It's Bakary Sacco straight at the keeper. Andros Townsend into Yohan Cabaye. Yohan Cabaye back into Andros Townsend. Well played, and Townsend makes it 1-0 9 minutes into the game. Lovely work by Crystal Palace. Inside to Joe Ledley. Well played. There's a space for Joe Ledley. He can slip through. Bakary Sacco. What a finish. Top right hand corner. And I said I needed practice. I said I needed to get used to this team, but so far it's playing brilliantly. I don't really feel a difference between this team and AC Milan's team, unfortunately, in my career mode. That is a brilliant finish. Well done by the left back. Suarez is making a good run here. He's still going. Suarez plays it into Bakary Sacco, who tries a long shot. Doesn't quite work out. Yohan Cabaye rifles it, and that's half time. Wilfried Zaha towards Yannick Bolassi, who fake shots. Still going. Yannick. Good strength. It drops to James Tompkins. Joe Ledley from range. Good save. And the rebound couldn't be tucked away, unfortunately. Yohan Cabaye. Andros Townsend on it again. Good feet by Andros. Holding onto the ball. Does well. Joe Ledley plays it off. Bakary Sacco for 3. It should have been 3. Well played by Wilfried Zaha. Now into Andros Townsend. Townsend inside, it could be 3-0. Andros Townsend, and it is 3-0. Lovely goal by Crystal Palace. Honestly, guys, I'm in love with this team already. It's only been one practice game. The 4-3-3 attack. What a brilliant formation, especially if you've got wingers like that running from the cam spot, from the wings, from striker. They're all capable players. I just love them. And that is the end of our first game in charge as the Crystal Palace manager. And honestly, guys, fuck the rest of the Invitational Tournament. I'm not playing that. I need to get used to the team, and I think I've already gotten used to the team by just playing one game. We absolutely smashed Mainz. I know it was only a practice game, and the Premier League is a lot harder, but I feel confident, especially when you guys are going to help me get a new centre-back and a new striker. That was a friendly reminder to help me with the transfers. Not just that, you also decide how this career mode is going to be played out, with facecam, without facecam, background music during games, or in-game sounds. I'm just reminding you, I know I'm repeating myself here, but it's important that you let your voices be heard, as I'm going to be taking them into consideration for the next episode. And you already know what's in store for the next episode. Some signings, and hopefully the start of the BPL season. I may just skip the Invitational Tournament after that brilliant game we just had. If you are looking forward to this series, then let me know by leaving a like down below. The target for this first episode, I want to say 150 likes. I'm not sure how it's going to go down with you guys, if you're going to enjoy this. I know I will, and I hope you guys will too. I hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. I've rejected this offer, by the way.